Assalamualaikum and welcome back guys.
Welcome back.
Okay, hari ni nak cakap tetamu kehormat pun hormat juga, tapi dah biasa tengok dah muka dia.
Tetamu dia kena lah. Selalu kena bahan sejak dulu.
Minggu ni pun bakal kena bahan juga. So saya relax je lah. Okay, so mari kita recap balik what happened.
Tetamu lagi satu.
Yalah,
Fadhullah Nistelrooy.
Dua-dua.
Oh, dua-dua. Tapi Fadhullah Nistelrooy tak selalu kena bahan.
Betul actually, betul. Your track record kalau datang on set selalu menang ni.
Itulah kali ni datang tu tak menang.
100% record lah. So
kita ni berkabung. So that's why we don't want to wear the MU jersey.
Berkabung kan.
Kena masuk gua ke.
Mata tak sakit pandang doang.
that's why. Okay sikit kan.
Okay, patut lah. Okay lah.
Okay, kita basically nak recap lah apa jadi kan last week. Banyak benda-benda best.
Actually, I'm very excited to recap actually because 5 kan. High five.
Let's go. Okay, we'll start off with the first fixture lah. Spurs winning 2-1 against Crystal Palace. Any surprises, Farhan?
Tak surprise apa. I mean, dong top the league. They should be beating this kind of teams. And then nampak lah possible.
Tapi impressive Spurs still can maintain that winning run.
I think we have to wait and see after Christmas.
But Crystal Palace had some chances towards the end. They could have leveled the game up.
Yeah, Palace memang sebab ada Hodgson.
Yeah.
Crystal
Palace is still a strong team.
So Spurs is riding their luck also lah.
Yeah, riding their luck.
also.
The thing is that they can maintain the.
And then even that player they signed also before the window tutup.
Brandon Johnson.
Brandon Johnson. Played very well, no? Very well. Young boy from Forest lagi kan.
Boleh adapt cepat.
And macam biasa Madison okay.
To hear you puji Spurs at something.
Itulah akhir zaman kan. Dah pastilah. If the manager was someone aku tak suka, then I will. But I like Postecoglou and I hope he does well in Spurs.
But I just want to share with you, after this game, Spurs play Chelsea at home. Then they've got Newcastle, they've got West Ham, they've got Man City.
Wow.
Tough fixtures.
So these are really tough fixtures.
Yeah.
And Aston Villa,
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yes. So they've got all these.
Wow.
So these are after this Chelsea game. That's when you will see whether Spurs
is
going to be in the top of the league or they will drop points.
Yeah, that'll be the main test.
Like for me, I hope they lose a few games.
I mean,
City game will be tough.
They will lose that one. It's not very tough. They will lose that one.
And then Newcastle also tough.
Yeah.
Villa is riding high now.
Villa will win.
So it's going to be a tough couple of weeks for them.
Confirm 2 losses already.
but do you see Spurs challenging for the league?
Challenging for the league tak good. I think challenging for number 4 and number 3, yes.
Top 4.
I think they will qualify with top 4.
I think so.
They got the quality. Then Postecoglou in the first effect.
Yeah, and
first season.
And you have to remember when masuk nanti Januari, duit Harry Kane tu masih lagi.
Oh yeah.
But you don't know how they will react.
Exactly.
You don't know how they will react when they lose. When they lose 2 in a row. Let's see how it happens. So this November is going to be a critical month for them.
Yeah. Plus usually Christmas schedule at that time will be very hectic. Postpone, weather change semua.
So you don't think they will challenge lah? You don't think they will challenge?
I think they will still challenge for the league.
Oh yeah?
Yes.
Wow.
I think Spurs will be antara the top 3. Sebab I believe because the Postecoglou ni effect.
But then
Postecoglou came Liverpool, yes. I say Man City, Liverpool and Spurs juga Spurs with Arsenal more or less But Spurs I'm not surprised if they can challenge this time. Because you can see Postecoglou punya effect kali ni macam lain macam. And they can maintain that winning run.
Betul.
But like what Uncle was saying lah, like imagine if like they're going to play back to back with the big teams.
Betul.
That one we must see. They can go through that part. Then
they don't have strength in depth.
That's the weakness. The cons of Spurs is not strength in depth.
You lose Madison for 3 games. You lose Song for 3 or 4 games.
But that's the thing. That's how the manager will manage the player. So far he's been doing well that part. So he take him out at 70th minute and they say, because he knows this is a critical player.
I need him for future games.
Future games, betul.
Tak ada KOYAKK.
So Postecoglou management on the players He's doing good.
Yeah, memang.
I give A lah for
Yeah.
now.
Memang quite good lah.
Quite good lah.
But you only can do that if you are in a driving position. Like if either you're winning or you're drawing the game, you know. So you know that.
Moral tu can change when
And there's no
kalah.
pressure on him now.
But to be fair, he has done subs for Son in situations where actually
Like against Arsenal last time.
Yeah, 70 minutes.
you can't have maintained Son.
No, ni against Arsenal, against Liverpool when they were drawing the game.
Liverpool, against Liverpool that day so.
That one actually orang patut kalah lah that game. That one rigged.
Luck plays.
Suppose their first loss is there lah actually.
To VAR.
We shall see lah. We shall see.
Aku rasa they'll drop off soon lah. Matter
Drop
of
off.
time.
Yes, I agree.
Matter of time. Okay, the result which entertained me the most lah, besides the obvious, Chelsea losing 2-0 to Brentford. Baru minggu lepas
what the Chelsea guys would have said.
Baru minggu lepas kita punya tetamu cakap Chelsea boleh fight to top 6. We are back.
Oh yeah.
Lala kecundang.
No, but actually kan, if you watch the game,
Tak, hari tu dia lawan Arsenal.
They had chances.
not only chances, a lot, uncle. It's
A
not.
lot of chance Chelsea.
The thing is that easily that game they could have won.
Yeah.
They had a lot of
Yeah,
chances.
they had a lot of
Even
chances.
Madueke kena crossbar. How many chances
Surprise,
in the box? I was thinking,
And these guys, against the run of play, they scored 1. And the second goal was actually in the 94th minute when the goalkeeper went up.
Betul. That one also. Yeah lah, but he thought he was Alisson lah. Nothing what you can do lah.
So you said Chelsea were unlucky.
I like
But they're getting there lah. Their play is getting there lah.
Yeah, and then
So you can see lawan Arsenal hari tu pun dah nampak ada spark dah. Yang Brentford ni tiba-tiba unlucky lah.
Betul.
Banyak chance lah.
Betul.
But that's what Brentford do lah. They just irritate you by just marking the butt.
Trust me, next week, Chelsea will lawan Spurs nanti. Spurs will have a tough time because they will do the exact same thing they did against Arsenal.
And they will get up.
They will unsettle Spurs immediately. You see lah. Hopefully lah, I'm hoping for that lah.
First L lah.
Pochettino tak buat tu siap.
But kita punya result pula 5-0 against Sheffield United.
I mean nak cakap apa lagi kan.
Easy lah,
surprise
easy.
lah.
But you keep saying Nketiah is not a good striker.
Memang.
No,
I
scored a hat-trick.
again, for this game, I give full credit.
For me,
Tak, dia main Emirates
My game.
that one like
for me, Nketiah it's not. We didn't say that he's not a good
He's
striker.
not lousy.
He's a
Okay.
decent striker, but he is not the striker at this age right now. He is not the striker to push us to win the title. As simple as that. If you give Nketiah maybe when he reaches the age of 28, 27, he could be one of the best strikers for England. Please remember this guy Nketiah. He's I think one of the very few English youth player to win the highest goal scorer for English youth. Nketiah. He won the award recently. So
dia pun call out England dia dapat.
he has a lot of
But
potential.
Sheffield was really poor lah. They're just going down.
Like you're not surprised lah.
This is so poor.
I mean the
I
fact
don't know
that
how we that day.
the fact that Arteta could not drop like could rest Odegaard, could rest Gabriel. That shows you the level of Sheffield lah.
Yeah. Sheffield I think
I was quite surprised with the lineup actually because Kiwior played.
Smith Rowe.
Smith Rowe played.
Kiwior
And then thanks to Sheffield, Smith Rowe dapat like a good footing out there. He got to
Because he needs all these players for the whole season. So
he has to know how to rotate.
This is the best time to rest players lah.
at least now he pandai sikit lah. Last season he bodoh every week sama je orang sampai party dah tua-tua pun dah tak boleh gerak lah.
But again Declan
it's a
Rice
long haul
solid
lah.
Yeah.
Itu memang.
Still long way.
Pasal Declan I think tak payah cakap every week. Memang his performance is consistent.
Memang
I agree with that.
So the goal difference will help. That 5 goals will help.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
betul.
Yeah.
What's Arsenal's position now? They are in
Number
second
2.
place.
Yeah, number 2.
Yes.
They're 2 points behind Spurs or what?
Yeah, 2 points behind Spurs.
Okay. And they are ahead of City by
Same points.
same points.
Yeah.
Because we drew against
Okay lah,
Chelsea.
catch up already lah. That's important. City, yeah.
No, see, City they have lost only 2 games, right? And they haven't fought Liverpool yet.
But City's
haven't
engine will start moving now.
They haven't played Spurs.
True.
They always start slow. Then the engine kicks off.
Betul.
And they go for 20 games unbeaten.
But seeing Liverpool now, especially
Exactly.
yesterday,
Exactly.
I think they can fight City lah.
Liverpool of course lah.
Because
City
if you compare last season, right, City, they didn't start as poor as this season.
Yes, this
They
season very
started
poor.
with 10 games, 2 defeats. And you have how many more games in the season?
True.
And they have to fight Arsenal again. They have to fight United again.
I think
Hopefully
it's a
United pick up later
City
lah.
ni nak susah sikit nak explain sebab kita belum masuk segmen MU.
That's
No,
right.
So
I think it's the treble punya hangover kot.
No, I think because
No.
the key player.
So you have to worry
transfer.
about City. If you win title, you worry about City. You don't worry about Spurs. Spurs will fall away lah.
Betul?
Spurs is like you see just how they do it lah. Macam don't put any expectation lah.
Betul?
City because they I see City start very slow this season lah.
Very slow.
Because they lost like Gundogan or kan.
Yeah.
Too many new player transition.
Gundogan scored for Barcelona yesterday.
Yeah.
He's good. I don't know why
His goal lah. Flashback when he scored against MU at pick
Yeah.
up.
Same style.
That was a screamer lah.
Like laju somehow he's there.
Kita tu terdiam lah tengok.
Villa, it's no surprises lah.
Sama.
Ranking Newton,
Nanti.
3-1.
Villa main game
Mana tak
Watkins patut ambil kotak letak muka dia.
Brother Hafiz said, so far so good.
Yeah. But I have beef with Watkins I
Why?
put in triple captain this week thinking Watkins was gonna score satu habuk pun tak ada kot. Luton je kot. It is what it is Move on
But do you think that Villa will, the performance will drop off? Because like you see West Ham, they started very well. Now you can see they're dropping off. They slowly they lost last weekend.
Who West Ham?
Yeah, they lost.
Yeah, but I'll say the difference between Villa and West Ham, Villa has an actual proper system.
System 1, then I don't think West Ham has the squad depth bro, compared to Villa. Villa's squad depth not bad.
Yeah, and then I'll say because it's Unai Emery. Last time Unai Emery used to say when he was in Sevilla also,
Taksub moment.
when he was
Unai.
a fun fact Unai Emery said when he was
Yeah,
in
I
Sevilla,
already did,
when he was in Sevilla last time, he structured Sevilla's squad to be that good. He said in his lineup he can just roll the dice and just pick every player by the dice. He said he don't care.
Wow.
He said that's how strong his squad was. I'm saying Villa will be somewhat like Sevilla last time. Mark my words, they'll win one European trophy later. They'll be that.
Yeah.
The Unai effect.
Yeah,
Unai
effect.
I honestly think they will challenge for top 4 this year.
Well, Aston Villa.
Top 4 susah.
No lah.
lah.
I feel
They will
challenge.
fall away lah.
He's telling me they're gonna beat Liverpool.
I still say
No. Okay, title contenders for me: Arsenal, City, Liverpool.
Okay.
Put the 3 out. For top 4, it's going to be either MU, Spurs, and Villa, and then Newcastle maybe.
MU we don't talk lah.
So these 4 will be challenging for the top 4.
For the 4th, 5th,
the fourth
6th,
spot.
7th lah.
But MU also, when is that?
Yeah, MU is inside also.
4th, 5th, 6th, 7th. 7th lah, 7th lah.
So I was saying Villa dengan MU lebih kurang je now.
Brighton will fall away.
Kita belum masuk
Betul,
MU
Ford.
Belum je lah.
Belum.
You can see
I say banyak nak cerita.
Yeah, so for me, top 4 lah Villa, possible. Who's next? Liverpool 3-0 against Nottingham Forest.
Nak cakap apa lagi?
No, tapi Darwin Núñez this
No,
time.
memang he nampak.
Dah nampak this season.
Nampak.
I was confident this
No
bawa
longer-
fantasy dah sekarang.
This one was a flop last year.
He's no longer the meme striker.
No more. No more.
This guy,
It's
but,
coming, you know.
I think he dah comfortable.
Betul lah.
Yeah, with the league. He's comfortable with the league. And then not only that, I think it was unlucky when he joined Liverpool because Liverpool had a midfield crisis.
Has he got more goals than Haaland?
Actually, that's a good point.
So-
Yeah.
Klopp
He had-
has rebuilt the whole team. huh?
Rebuild back.
Source was like it's
So was like
two
Source
assists
like.
by
Good shot.
him. Wow.
Good shot.
Wow. Yeah, but I think Darwin Núñez was a bit unlucky lah. When he joined Liverpool had midfield crisis, so he couldn't really portray his skills. Now at least the midfield are mantap. Got McAllister at the back. It's much
See
more
the
secure.
recruitment for Liverpool this time.
Sabar.
Klopp has rebuilt the team.
A bit too close to home.
season.
Okay, one season crisis straight away.
Sabar.
No, I'm just saying lah. We must look at that lah.
But once the crisis that Anthony is okay with, then?
Huh?
No.
No, that one during one
Yeah lah.
game time. Game time.
And some more, this is without Robertson. This is without Luis Diaz.
Yes, that's why.
And
Oh,
they
yeah.
can still perform.
Betul.
Tak ada kali
The
ni
money-
the
the-
midfield
The
kali
money
ni.
hangover dah tak ada dah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. They have moved on.
Last season saya ada cakap dah.
I think next he's going to rebuild the defense.
conspiracy
Ah.
theory that
They
they
say-
cannot live
because they
without
say
money.
Van
in
Dijk
sports.
kan.
It's just the
That-
midfield.
early 30s lah.
Midfield.
betul.
Okay, best fixture of the week.
Apa dia?
Semalam ni game.
Oh,
Man United losing quite sadly to in the Manchester derby
Jangan suruh muka bang.
Hide your heads in shame.
Janganlah yang tu.
3-0 at home.
Yeah.
Apa komen?
No, for me, I mean, I'm not surprised we lost. But to lose in that way, I'm disappointed.
Betul.
You know, if you give a tough fight in Old Trafford,
Betul.
some Bobby Charlton just passed away. Like, where's the passion?
But to be honest, do you think the players are playing for Ten Hag?
Yes.
Yeah, they are.
They are.
I mean, they play for Ole.
They're playing for Ten Hag, but the problem I think is one is they are not comfortable with the defense. The defense is totally makeshift defense. You don't have Wan Bissaka on the left. You don't have Luke Shaw on the right.
The injuries, right?
Dalot is being flogged to death every game he's playing. Then you don't have Varane and you don't have Martinez.
Yeah.
So basically, the fullback line is a second string.
Lindelof had to play left back, right?
Lindelof had to play left back because Reguilon is not fit.
Yeah, betul. Regular just came back from injury.
So he's not fit. We loan the player also. The player is an injury hit player.
If you look back at the back four, it's
quite
true.
bad, you know. The players that they bought, towards the end of the window, Højlund, Amrabat, Reguilon. These three came with injuries.
Betul.
So
Mason Mount je yang came fit,
Yeah,
tapi
he came in the
injured
preseason.
sikit lah.
But then he played the preseason.
and a game like this, you need Casemiro.
Yeah.
Yes.
So Casemiro is not there.
Point of difference.
No, we miss Martinez the most lah. Lisandro Martinez, we miss him the most.
A leader at the back
Lisandro Martinez.
But you all got
at
another
the
leader
back.
at the back. So Harry Maguire.
Surprisingly, he's playing okay.
Everywhere okay.
If not for Maguire, I think we
yesterday.
would have been worse off.
Actually, he started from the previous game.
The last two games.
Last two
The
games.
old Maguire would have been bad. This is good.
These are good Maguire.
Yeah.
Even Evans will play okay.
Okay, then
But
what you think was the issue?
the issue, firstly, like what I'm saying is the wing backs lah. So you must imagine on the left, Lindelof. So then on the right, Dalot is okay. Then you have Evans lah. So the back four itself is the second string lah.
Yeah.
But the critical part was the midfield lah. Because with Manchester City, you need to have strong midfielder. Like yesterday I noticed, Ten Hag play a lot of, they park the bus, I can notice. So they play a very compact game, So Amrabat was doing a good job at first. But when that tactical change, half-time, he took out,
tactically got it wrong.
habis. I knew already. City was like, they were opening up already. Then the start United so dah tak compact.
Yeah.
I knew like the goal is coming. I don't know when.
Was that because Amrabat was already on a yellow? That's why they took him off?
But he could have played another 10 minutes lah.
But yeah, she just kept him all the way.
Kept him until 60 minutes.
I thought due to injury.
But I would say like,
then
if Ten
the
Hag,
pundits were saying like
if Ten Hag remove
injuries,
Amrabat just because of the
so-
yellow is stupid lah.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day,
Tactically he got it
unacceptable
wrong.
lah.
Yeah.
Tactically he
Very
got it wrong.
wrong.
I think first half, although they were 1-0 down, the penalty was very controversial.
Yeah, correct.
Okay, what do you guys
Everybody
think?
pulls everybody in the box lah, And they were trying to say that Rodri was going to reach the ball. No, Rodri was so far away from the ball.
Correct.
So it was basically a very, very, very soft penalty.
I agree, Uncle, because even during Arsenal versus United also, where Gabriel did that to Højlund, it wasn't a penalty. Why is there no consistency?
Yeah, exactly.
So they went through halftime 1-0.
We all
So,
shouldn't have collapsed in the second half.
The
No,
most,
straight collapse.
Yeah, shouldn't have
you
collapsed.
see, for MU to get a draw would have been an achievement.
Yeah.
So if you're 1-0 down,
Tak payah draw lah. I think 1-0 loss also achievement lah.
1-0 down, going to about 60-70 minutes, then you bring in you revamp and say, okay, let's go for it. You know.
Sure.
But I think he did too early, and that was a downfall.
No, and all the subs he brought yesterday was
And then I say lah,
the timing was out.
I say Rashford, I don't know, Rashford for me has become like the next Ozil, where no matter how bad he plays, he only come off towards the end. Like semalam lah, clearly the man already missing shots already, and he was so slow on the left.
They kept him till the end, right?
They should have removed him boy bought Garnacho.
Big game player kot, Rashford.
Ya, again lah Ozil last time.
Yeah, but
tak buat apa-apa
who you
sampai
bring in?
towards the end baru nak keluarkan dia buat apa.
Yeah.
The issue is, okay, you take Rashford out, you bring Garnacho. Garnacho is not ready yet for full game. As a super sub.
No, I mean what trying to
For second half.
for second half lah.
They should have taken off.
I
The first
agree.
half dah tak nampak dah. It's
Yeah.
off.
Even the first half, he didn't play well also.
So you've
He
got
had that one chance lah where he almost got.
Itu je lah.
you've got the
Tapi
defense.
tak nampak macam last season tau.
Yeah,
So
it's not
last
you know last season macam like even though like we won like last minute juga kan, 2-1 kan. At least you see Rashford like energy is different, body language is different. This
Because,
time macam apa ni?
Sayang no, because you have one aggressive striker macam Højlund kat atas tu. You need someone on the left to partner him with the same energy. The problem was Rashford semalam, I don't know lah. I was watching the full game. He slow
passive.
very passive. Tak nak try to beat anyone, and then sikit-sikit lah.
Playing safe je.
Yeah.
You see, Rashford is off.
Not
And then,
taking the
and then if
risk.
I'm not wrong, even he bawa also change Bruno to right wing kan.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Rashford is off form. Bruno basically is off form, I would say.
No, off form.
Off form.
No, they
It's not
not
it's
so
off form,
bad lah.
I
But
think
it's
because of the
the
tactics, malah he couldn't shine.
tactic.
And then you bring in Højlund and you get these two guys, Anthony and Rashford, who like to cut in instead of feeding
Højlund.
your new striker.
Højlund, they're not
So that's
feeding
another
him.
story altogether, you know.
Yeah.
But with that also, Højlund for me he played well. He
I
was very aggressive, pace, fast.
he's the only bright spot.
He nampak bright spot. It's just that nobody is supporting.
And don't forget,
him.
he's only about 19.
20 year old.
20, yeah.
Younger than me.
He got good potential. Højlund tu okay.
Yeah.
Did they set up too negatively? MU? You think?
Actually, the setup for me was okay.
Because banyak fans like marah when the lineup came out. Macam apa?
No,
You
for-
can't go toe to toe with City lah.
fan dia puas hati dengan line up.
No, you can't go toe to toe with City.
Yeah.
So I understood lah. I think like yesterday they wanted to replicate macam last season.
Betul.
Last season pun that when we played City kat Old Trafford, so they played something like that. But we had Casemiro. So Casemiro was leading that midfield tu.
Betul.
So macam all was like confident, they can win the ball there. So if you last season if you watch, Casemiro like will go to Haaland and win the ball. So midfield macam very compact tau.
Betul.
This time Amrabat was doing something like that at first. When they took him off, it became like
technically got it wrong.
what game? It's like when Ole managed the 5-0, the one that his last season tu became macam like no, this
And
one
they
like can
got
go
ranked,
4-0 lah.
Aku paling
So open.
Aku paling
Kita
kesal
tengok
dengan
bola je
Aku paling kesal dengan Lindelof tu. Asyik kena expose.
He's not a left back. He's not a left back.
It's not a left-
So when the ball comes, he's thinking he's a centre back and he's
Susah.
jogging
Yeah,
away.
so-
Hey, suddenly there's somebody there.
So
Banyak kali kena expose.
That's why you see first half macam not so bad lah. Ada tapi because Amrabat is there. It's like that's why you look, you can see like Maguire pun played
Actually,
macam okay. You see Evans pun macam not bad. I can see macam back four tu can still tahan
What happened to Malaysia?
Still injured.
This is my issue with Ten Hag. Because Ten Hag said in the pre-match press conference that Reguilon and
Malaysia.
bukan Malaysia. There's
Wan
one more guy.
Bissaka.
No, there's one more guy yang centre back. Varane
Varane.
and Reguilon were fit, but just that they were on the bench for tactical reasons. So I'm not sure why.
he said that masa the
So
the post match.
this one also,
So I'm not sure why. What does tactical reason?
Ramai on the fans
Tactical,
tak mati say like, why you have to blatantly
See,
lie?
he's been scrutinized now because MU is losing.
It's not fitness now. It's tactical.
It's
So
tactical.
When the team loses, that's what's going to happen to Spurs. If they lose a few games, people will scrutinize the way you set up the team.
But now about MU is an issue lah. It's a very big issue.
Ketara.
So then for me lah, I wasn't happy.
was that a tactical blunder? You think?
It was a tactical blunder. Actually, United, if you kept Amrabat, you kept doing you kept counter attack, maybe you can get one. I thought they could have gotten one.
Yeah, honestly,
One
after
goal
watching
itself,
first
they
half,
changed
after watching
it.
first half, I thought they could have drawn.
Ah.
I was thinking like, City is
Macam-
unsettled actually. Because City
Yeah.
didn't have any real chance.
Yeah.
That was the only
That
real
was the
chance
main
came
one.
was when the Onana
Second half lah.
saved.
City had all the
Maguire.
chances second half.
Yes.
United was like just ball watching je. Ball watching. When like because United are too open already.
Then long ball through.
Long ball. We
Outside
rely
long
on long ball, left, right, long ball, winger do miracle.
That's
That's the thinking. Apa ni?
macam baik untuk TV kan. So
Where is that?
I was watching you
Where's
live.
that progress?
I was watching you live and then I said to him, this
Ah.
is one of the most boring Manchester derby I've watched.
Yeah.
Where
Only
only
60 minutes took off Højlund and asked Rashford to play a fan.
That's why you heard the boost, right? You heard in the game.
yeah,
the
boost. Yeah, boo.
This just stupid lah. That's why for me this season 5 defeats already.
Out of 10
That's why I confident I can tell you they won't make it for top 4. Kalau macam ni diorang main they won't make it for top 4. They will get Europa League, yes, I think. But top 4 quality,
they are playing Newcastle this week and in the Carabao on Thursday. Then they go and play Fulham away. So two tough games.
There's one best moment in the game. They brought in Anthony Martial.
Oh
saw his face.
Betul.
You know like when budak tengah mengantuk baru bangun tidur.
Betul. I was laughing.
Nothing. I kelak gila.
Actually why he became like that? Betul. I was watching him.
You notice lah. Aku notice lah.
You know why? We were laughing. Muka Martial.
Bukan selalu macam tu.
No, like that. And then when tell him something. And then I told him so during the game there's one moment where City had a free kick and everyone like rushing, he's there standing. Tengok betul-betul kan keluar dia. Like his head is not in the game
so
anymore.
that's why you can see macam
something's not right lah.
Why I was more entertained with Anthony. Masuk nak cari pasal dengan Doku.
I think we
no, Anthony also, see that's the thing, he's like suddenly he started from the bench already. Anthony from the bench itself, he was shaking his head.
yeah, true.
Because I think maybe he wanted to masuk awal. That's why I question.
Like that
That's why I check balik macam why macam tengok that's why I said the timing dia bawa Garnacho, the timing dia bawa Anthony semua macam you nak bagi dia game time. You're not going to change the game.
Players is shaking their head. What the suck?
No, bringing Mason Mount at halftime was not a master stroke lah. It was a bad move lah. It was a bad move lah. Sampai like nobody realised Mason Mount is playing.
Yeah, betul.
Ah.
I was like, who they sub just now? Mount lah. Where?
For whom? Amrabat? Who's going to be sitting there?
You're gonna be
That's
mad.
why I saw it also.
Actually, honestly, if they wanted to remove Amrabat Egypt or something like what lah Mainu or something.
Maybe Mainu on the bench, you know.
I was telling, right? Bawa Hannibal something lah.
That's why. Impact.
You need aggression.
Lack of aggression.
Why not, mate?
Yeah. You need someone aggressive inside.
Hannibal
No, at least some energy lah. Proper energy.
But it's sad lah because
Padahal lah United bukannya like I mean of course like we lost 5 kan. Tapi we beat like last game Brentford, then Sheffield.
But you gotta admit lah.
Macam like
but you gotta
pop
admit
up bit lah.
But you gotta admit lah. The games that you're menang last 2
Tapi pun tak convincing.
It's like as you're buying every like Champions League final.
Because they
The
are
way
under pressure.
McTominay scored that last goal to think
Yeah, they're under pressure.
Under pressure lah.
The players are under pressure.
I saw it, but Gary Neville also he was saying that one of the reasons that why you are seeing what happened in Man City was because of the recent Jim Ratcliffe to a lot of the staff members are thinking, are they going to get chopped off or not? So the mood, the environment in United itself,
it could be 20% of it.
That's another
one
point.
thing I highlight, Shamir. You all saw or not Guardiola's statement?
Yes.
What a sarcastic idiot!
What is this?
He said,
He said this.
I forgot what he said. The exact words he was saying that, like my club.
No, he said this.
Pep
asked about the difference between City and United. I have said many times we go in the same direction. The chairman, the manager, the CEO, the first season unconditional support.
Then the best part is
I had to screenshot that.
about the
Unconditional support,
about this Guardiola. The problem is this guy. Today he said that, right? 2 days before he said actually United are same level with us. He said if they win 2 more games, same points with us.
No.
After the game terus
the pre-match
I hate it when he does that. So selalu Arteta kena.
pre-match he said the last time United challenge Ole did it.
Yeah, Ole did
it.
Their main challenges are Liverpool now.
Yeah.
No, but
Liverpool
again, I would leave Ten Hag until the end of this season.
No, but wait. Okay, back to your question. That's why if you were comparing squad and then we comparing Villa and Brighton. Kan? Okay, so if United has a better squad than all of these teams, what is the problem?
That one I cannot put my finger.
Tactic.
Yesterday I saw on Sunday I saw what they did lah.
For me, you want to say this
The
season,
wrong selection at halftime.
For me,
So that is under tactical lah.
For me, the tactical is still not clear.
True.
Memang because why? Media did ask Ten Hag, what is your playing style? Until today, he couldn't answer.
He
cannot answer.
He said yesterday, someone asked him, why aren't your teams playing like Ajax? Then he said, my team is not going to play like Ajax.
Memang?
Because different players, and I'm going to adopt a direct style.
Because he don't know what to do yet. Because there's a mixture of the United in the philosophy and the Ajax philosophy.
Pelik though.
And the setup of the players that he received back in Ajax is different quality.
Yeah.
United is different quality. It's like United has been struggling to play from the back properly.
I really don't know who makes the final decision on which player to buy at the end of the season.
I think under United,
because
I
I
the
would-
manager. I think
I would
because
expect,
there's no one above.
Yeah. There's
well,
no one above Ten Hag. I think Ten Hag decides.
Yeah, memang. So that's why Pep was saying in his I was reading he was saying that they have sporting director,
They have a hierarchy.
technical director. So a few brains doing decision on buying players.
Yeah.
So the best idea lah, usually lah, how this big club works is they will have a DNA like Barcelona lah. They will have a DNA. Okay, what players fits the DNA? So United ni, we after Fergie left, we lack of the DNA.
The new style.
So we were relying on this manager will create the DNA. Mourinho will try to create a DNA, Wenger and so on, Ole and stuff like that. So Ten Hag sepatutnya when they bought Ralph Rangnick at that time, suppose lah, he is to discover. He said open heart surgeon semua kan. So he should have stayed and check what United actually need. Then Ten Hag,
I think Ten Hag didn't want him.
Ten Hag didn't want him.
But would you
So
say
then
now-
you rely on Ten Hag only. It's a risk, lah.
But
You look at the team that finished third last season. What they needed was they didn't need a new goalkeeper. They needed another defensive midfielder
Sebenarnya another defensive midfielder.
to cover for
Yeah.
Casemiro.
Betul.
Okay.
Yeah, that's one.
Then they needed an out and out striker.
Okay.
Right?
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
So these two positions
Is the
was
critical.
so important. They got Amrabat at the last day.
Yes.
Hoyland brought in also very late,
Very
and he
late.
was injured, and they were negotiating. Meanwhile, they brought in Mount.
Yeah. Poor recruitment.
Recruitment was very
But
poor.
now,
And then they needed a centre back.
Yeah.
You know, Varane was never able to play 2 games in a row.
Yes.
You didn't want Maguire. You should have brought in a centre back.
Yes.
When they didn't get that Korean guy who went to Bayern Munich,
Kim
that
Min-jae.
Korean guy who went to Bayern Munich, he went to Bayern Munich. Immediately they should have found somebody else and put him in there.
That's
A
right. Now-
younger player. You know?
So now,
Last season, it was just the brilliance we had, like Casemiro controlling the midfield.
Rashford.
So sedap lah.
And defensive.
Then Martinez with the brilliance too. So these two individuals make the difference. So everybody became like macam very pumped up lah to play. So this season pula, these two players tak ada. Ibarat like tak ada. Right?
Yeah.
So then
And Rashford not firing.
Rashford not firing. Boyak lah. So that's why you can see yang even a few games pun tak ada pun nampak macam
Yeah, betul.
United like playing a lot 1-2. Sama juga dia pergi wing, dia cross juga. Yesterday
And
was
nobody's there in the middle.
Nobody's there in the middle. Macam dia tak ada macam proper instruction.
And Hoyland doesn't know. No, do I run in or do I wait? Because these guys are cutting in. When they're cutting, are they going to pass to me, or am I going to run in, or am I going to wait? Or so.
So that's why sepatutnya when you go to second season, you should have recruited, not to say all famous players, you get mixture lah.
No, that's why. Back to
the recruitment was very poor.
Back to Rangnick's point, right? I saw a press conference Rangnick did ask Rangnick. They asked Rangnick, why wouldn't you so active in the market? He was strict. He said no player came in mind that fit the quality that we wanted. He said there were 3 players that we wanted also was Vlahovic, Alvarez, and one more, I forgot who was it.
Was it 100? No.
No,
Haaland.
or someone. And these 3 players now all end up Man City, Juventus, and one more, I forgot. And it shows that he has that strictness during the transfer. I think one of the biggest blunder I see for Ten Hag was even the first season he did well also, but actually the biggest blunder was he is not capable of handling the transfer saga. I think.
Yeah.
He is not capable. I remember there was time when they wasted how many months on Frankie de Jong.
Oh yeah, man.
Because manager wants
man.
him. Manager wants him.
No, but this is the problem. You must always have a plan B.
You cannot be like
plan C.
that.
Yeah, betul.
Casemiro was last minute lah.
Kita pun sama.
So that's why Casemiro was a panic buy.
Kita pun sama. Mudrik. Well, last tak apa Mudrik. Offside. So we have to have a plan B, plan C.
Yeah. Like United ni, they said they rely too much on Ten Hag punya what he wants. So that's why I said you need to have few brains there. United is brains.
And to tell Ten Hag, no, it's not happening.
No.
We move to another.
I tell lah who to tell them.
That's why.
No, I ask another MU fan who to tell.
Yeah, because he's deciding on the transfer.
No.
He's deciding on
We
everything.
see who's the individual behind. If we investigate back, Darren Fletcher, CEO Mr. Richard Arnold.
They're not football
You
people.
think they are capable?
Darren
Dia nak
Fletcher used to be a Fergie man.
No,
Darren Fletcher never made
Darren
it.
Fletcher is a good player back then, but it's the technical.
Yeah,
I don't know what is his role lah.
Yeah, I know. I think maybe for youth lah. Yeah.
Not same
Don't
role as
know
Edu.
lah. Supposed to be TD.
Same role.
lah.
Same role.
Eddie.
Sepatutnya
So-
lah,
so-
like Edu kan.
So
I think.
Ten Hag
Tahu
says,
lah.
"I want this player," and you see he
But
keeps,
he ended
he
ikut
keeps
Ten Hag
going
je.
back to these
So-
ASYIK players, you know.
No, that's why. You know what? That was one more thing.
Balik-balik, that's
That-
why you see he signed all the Ajax.
You know, that's one more thing.
Betul.
That's what-
Betul.
one more
Sebab
thing
dia
I
punya, he can trust. That's why
There's
he
nobody
signed
else in his
Anthony
mind,
up
I mean,
90
they-
million.
Macam modal dah tak ada.
No, you know, that was
Oh.
one more thing interesting I saw. That was what this Twitter account you follow.
Okay.
This guy called European Lad. He's an avid Ajax fan.
Right.
So in 2022, 2023 last year, 2022, he when MU finally beli Anthony for 100 million. This guy,
Had a good laugh. Huh?
this guy tweeted and he said, "Wow, they actually paid 100 million for him."
Oh.
So at that time, all the MU fans were laughing at him, saying like, "What? You just tak puas hati because we bought your best player." He said, "No." He said, "Because I watch him every week. He's not a 100 million player."
He's not.
He's not.
So that means again lah, I
He's
pity
a
MU
good
of the
player.
tax
But
lah.
again, Ten Hag wants him.
But
Ten
why
Hag didn't want
wants
Gakpo. Gakpo.
Gakpo.
No, it's not that.
Gakpo,
It's
yeah.
not that. I think Ten Hag didn't want Gakpo. I think it's that Gakpo
Wanted Liverpool.
Yeah,
because
but Ten Hag didn't want
Van Dijk dah
didn't want
influence.
Van Dijk
Gakpo
satu and
the way
LVG
he
tu.
wanted Anthony.
Louis Van Gaal, yes.
Louis Van Gaal said,
Yeah, Louis Van
don't-
Gaal had some influence in it.
Louis Van Gaal
Told him
have
not to go lah.
Louis Van Gaal umpama sekarang nak bagi tahu the next generation of Dutch players, you don't enter MU.
He got
You won't get
yeah,
national team.
yeah. He said you don't enter MU. He said even that day Donny van de Beek when he said
Actually, Gakpo at that time, if you had thrown the money, you would have got him.
Then the
They didn't want to throw.
Ada on the bench.
Ada Ajax boy.
sayang. Then those.
So that's why lah balik to the MU segment balik lah. We went to Bengal. So for me lah, it's a very critical
Yeah lah.
moment lah. You know, in the dressing room though. The player, the dressing room, because you can see why Anthony shaking head.
That's why lah.
And I had to start questioning our captain balik.
Betul.
I'm starting to question this Bruno
Roy
Fernandes.
Keane.
Okay, wait. What?
Oh.
So
This is something, man.
yeah, for the
Recent
first
developments.
I love Bruno, but why yesterday like no energy?
So the back-
Whining and complaining and whining. And
Tak payah nak cakap. Why like
He
that?
should cut down on that lah.
But okay,
You're the captain.
okay, but
Ah.
if you were given a decision to choose who is the captain for United, who will you put?
Susah.
Menarik.
Tak ada kan?
Tak ada.
Tak ada.
Wait.
That's the reality. lah.
Wait, I would give Varane.
But he's not playing.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
He's not
No,
playing.
Varane is a very good choice.
Ah,
of
but
course,
he's not
of
playing.
course. But
Casemiro
he cannot
okay
play
lah.
all the game.
Ah.
Casemiro pun sama,
That's
tapi
why.
he's not playing.
That's the
Dia
problem.
kena ada someone yang macam selalu
Week in, week
main.
out lah.
So you
Vicky
see
Mika.
the
Eriksen good.
transfers.
Yeah,
I would choose memang like Casemiro or
The transfers when
sorry,
you don't have
Varane lah, Varane.
when you don't have a system to buy players, you don't have a technical director, you don't have anything. You just rely on the manager to buy. Some you will get right because okay, Martinez was a good move, but you will end up with people like Anthony.
Yeah.
No, the people like Anthony now is because he trusts his old soldiers lah. Macam tu. But it's just the price tag je. Just that one is the big thing. See lah, he brought in Martinez.
Lah, but wouldn't you think him saying okay, 100 million, 80 million for Anthony, go. Tak rasa macam
He don't
bodoh.
care about the amount.
That's the problem lah.
Dia dah trust that player.
He dah trust that
So
player,
this
you know.
Sir Jim Ratcliffe, when they asked him about this coming into MU, he said he's going to bring in a technical director.
Yeah.
He's going to be involved in the football aspect of it.
The football operation.
And he said, we are not going to sign players like Casemiro because you sign him at 30. And in 2 years, you have to find a replacement for him already.
Yeah, so that resale value.
Because getting old, he can't play every game. So we are going to look for 24, 25-year-old players.
No, you can see also macam, not to say anything about Casemiro. Casemiro last season was good.
Very good.
But this season, baru one season, nampak dah macam aging lah. Yeah. So that's the risk lah of signing this kind of player.
That's right.
Eriksen pun nampak macam aging.
But Eriksen is a good buy lah. It's a zero cost.
Zero cost lah.
Didn't pay anything for him.
I love how you were talking about Sir Jim Ratcliffe. Sebelum ni semua Arab kata.
But you got no choice lah. They decided to buy the take two because the Glazers are bloody greedy pigs. And they wanted 7 billion for the club. 6-7 billion.
Actually, they were saying also about the ownership also. The Glazers started to inflate the price so that Jim Ratcliffe comes in at a higher price.
So this 1.4 billion Jim Ratcliffe is bringing in the money. It's not going to the club. It's not going for the new stadium. It's not. I don't know how the hell they're going to do the stadium. How the hell they're going to improve the training ground. This money is going to the Glazers.
New stadium.
You're gonna make a new stadium.
No, they want to build to a 90,000 stadium.
Increase the capacity.
But none of this money is going there. This money is going to go to the Glazers. They're just going to dilute their shares a bit. And they're going to enjoy the money.
Holding every 4 years lah.
They're going to take the money in.
Sorry.
Obama hadiah for Glazers lah. 4 years managing MU. 13 titles with Ferguson. It's a gift for them lah.
So if I'm Jim Ratcliffe, why must I take out money? I only own 25%. Why must I take out money to renovate the training ground, to renovate the stadium?
But they should be doing those things.
Zara.
Yeah. I got 2 questions for me. Has Ten Hag lost the dressing room? Do you think? Or is starting to lose?
Soalan hangat. Masa muka macam
to lose the dressing room, no lah.
But
starting to maybe. Maybe. I wouldn't say.
Nampak ada sign
50-50 lah. The sign nampak semalam because like you can see the body language lain lah. Padahal belum lagi 3-0 masa tu. Like that, you can see it. The wife on the bench and that shaking head. What is that? Like,
to me, no, he has not lost the dressing room. The players are playing for him, but when you lose 5 out of 10 games, people start to question you. Hey, what's your tactics? You know, you're not doing anything. Something is not right. Something is not happening.
The ones are questioning who? The players or fans?
If the next couple of games, if they lose, then the players will even start to question. I mean, you can't give Anthony a free ride all the time lah. If he's not performing.
Betul.
So, and then when you're losing as a manager, you don't know what to do. You say, maybe I don't play like this. I play like that, and then I try this, I try that.
Overthink
overthink and it gets worse.
Okay, so, but that's the thing lah. If you keep on doing this, the cracks will start. Sebab 5.
That brings me to my second question.
Okay.
At what point would you guys draw the line and say, okay, ni tak jadi, enough is enough. We have to get rid of this manager.
For me, I like this manager lah. But if United starting to lose like 8, 9, then
actually, you make a good point.
It's not it's not surprise.
You make a good
not
point.
5 5 ke 6.
Last season, United got number 3 pun, but they finished the season with 9 losses. And this is about 10 games. They already have 5 losses.
Wow, that's a very good step.
You see, the thing is we haven't played the big teams banyak lagi.
If the stats of last season, if you finish the season with double digits as your losses, you end up number 6 or number 7 or number 8.
So
you guys have not played what? Liverpool?
We haven't played Liverpool. We played Arsenal once. We played Spurs once.
Chelsea
and Man City
once. Liverpool tak main lagi.
Chelsea tak main.
I'm expecting
KOYAKK
Liverpool 2 games.
But luckily, the upcoming fixture after Fulham is going to be Luton. So that's
that one like confident booster.
Then Everton. But still
difficult.
But difficult.
After Newcastle,
the way they're playing,
the way they're playing because they don't have that.
So I think
players
the
have to
board
return
will not terminate him. They will wait until he cannot finish in the top
He
six.
cannot.
For you, what is the breaking point?
I would let him run the whole season until the point where he cannot bring the club into a top 6. Let's say it's mathematically impossible for him, the club, to reach top 6. Then you terminate. That's what MU always does, lah.
Yeah, always like
six.
that.
Like example, when Arteta, so his second season, he got number 5 lah. If he finished again out of number 5, I think he got sacked.
For me, I was set for Ten Hag Europa League.
Yeah.
I dah memang I don't put any hope for Champions League. After seeing them like this,
Maybe they can win the Champions League.
Oh,
never know.
well,
No, but to
incredible
finish
comeback.
fourth,
I think the
No,
guy
cannot,
needs a break also. He needs all his defenders to be back. If you have Luke Shaw, I think Rashford plays better because Luke Shaw overlaps very well. If you have one Bissaka, difficult to get past. So the other guy also plays better.
no, memang lah. It's true. If
Casemiro is,
I mean everyone with a full squad.
No, memang that's the
if
that's
Casemiro
the
is back and he's playing well, I think the team is also much better.
No, of course.
But he has to handle
that
he has to handle the injury crisis better.
That's my point. So that's my point. Memang we have seen it last season. We played the same players that I can mention, Luke Shaw, everyone, Malacia. We played well last season. Okay,
and even when we lost Martinez, Luke Shaw played centre back. I was like, is this guy mad? But it was the right decision. Luke Shaw played fantastic centre back.
But again because every year you're gonna have injuries. Takkan because of injuries.
No, but this is terrible.
Yeah.
You let me put into perspective. Who's your left back?
Right now for
Arsenal.
Right now Zinchenko.
Okay, you lose Zinchenko lah. Who's your right back?
Who's my right back right now? Ben White.
You lose Ben White. Who's your centre back? Saliba, and you lose both of them.
You
lose both of them. Wait. Hang on.
Okay.
So you've lost all your 4, your 4 guys that you know that, and then you have to bring in the second stringers. Anybody also will have problems,
so masalah dia is the management of the injuries. You don't see us getting those type injuries.
That one I cannot answer lah. Management of injuries.
The management of the injuries tu, how can jadi macam tu semua? There must be some technical head of medicine or what something. That's why they brought in the Arsenal guy now.
The club.
So you must. Those things are important lah. See, Martial also spending more time with the physio.
It could be also the players have been overused last season, and
I agree.
Consequences are this season.
Could be. This is the effect.
You want to say City also played more games, I would say, than MU last year.
But they rotate lah.
Yeah.
United,
last season,
City has got the best squad depth.
Yeah.
The best.
United didn't rotate last season. So today, like this season, all like terus koyak lah. But that's the thing lah. For me, the second strength pun tak ada lah nak kata teruk sangat pun sebenarnya. I don't agree with that. Like okay, Lindelof tu, yes, but Dalu.
Okay.
But a game like this, I would have played one Bissaka.
Yeah, I wish lah. But as I said, when against City ni, the tactical should have been better.
Yeah, that one I agree.
If that
made a blunder at halftime.
tactical was good,
So who to blame?
Ten Hag lah.
Ten Hag is the
He's the line.
There we go.
He's the numero uno lah.
Numero uno. Like that day, we can see like players still injured. So now slowly returning. But game management.
The manager gets praised when he does well. The manager is the one that gets the shit
masterclass
when he lose. So the manager lah. It's all down to the manager.
Which brings me to the Farhan. Any more questions?
Actually, I wanted to put a statement out here.
Wow, we're talking MU for almost an hour.
Pasal Man City. I
Big
was saying about Man
crisis,
City. Guardiola is overrated. But then we move
Guardiola overrated?
Yeah. Yesterday's game. I think.
No, not only in the SETIAP
I
game.
thought City lah.
I wanted to actually mention about City, but tarik sangat kat MU.
Go ahead.
But there was one statement I put lah. Guardiola actually is highly overrated. I say because it's not only last game. I've been watching a few games. His distribution has been off a bit lah. And then I can see macam.
He's still new though.
Yeah, but you're not entering still new in Sheffield. You're entering still new in City. A proper system. One of the best coaches, and he played semi-final of the World Cup.
Yeah, also Messi embarrassed him.
Yeah, exactly. Nak cakap banyak satu lah. But I'm saying, I think City's signing this season has not been that great.
Yeah.
has been actually average to Kovacic tu biasa je.
Biasa.
They didn't fill in a spot like how
Dia dapat team senang je
Yeah.
malam.
Kesian lah.
I can see that because during the Charity Shield against Arsenal, so I was like, hey, this is not City like how we usually fight. Yeah, but anyhow, I say to MU, pesanan tahi kat MU, jangan risau lah. Even Arsenal also last time used to kena bantai by City a lot of times. 4-1, but it's a learning process. It's just that when Arsenal kena bantai dengan City, the next game they keep on winning. United have to do that now.
Yeah.
I think the manager is overthinking. He's worried.
He's worried. Because of the injury crisis.
And the defeats, the amount of defeats.
Yeah,
I mean, he knows lah. That
If he
if he
reaches the
goes another one more round,
If he reaches double digits, say goodbye to Europa League.
Yes.
no, then they will get rid of him.
That's why I say I don't put the.
Then I have to change my name to Sheikh something else.
My fear is
Jersey got Sancho
That
and
one-
then how
that one I have
lah?
to go after the people.
Uncle putting that name the terus like.
Oh yeah.
my fear is MU becoming like Chelsea in the mid-table side. I'm just worried about it.
No, I still I do read like Ten Hag's book lah. Knowing him as a after reading it, I like him. He has a personality, but it's a united problem.
Yeah.
And he became like the scapegoat.
They wanted
of this,
someone to be a strong manager, to make decisions,
Ah.
bold decisions.
Yeah.
So when he didn't want Ronaldo in the team, he didn't want Ronaldo.
Maybe they need back Ferguson.
Kesian.
Bagi dia balik.
balik chewing
No, obviously Ferguson will have a tough time now.
Really? I don't think so.
Yeah.
I think if Ferguson comes back, he'll play by his own system.
I think if let's say Fergie come, he become like Ole.
Yeah.
And bring back the old factor.
Betul. And then you see assistant coach Ole, confirm.
Surely. I mean that's the fantasy.
You already have
Well, you get rid of Ten
there.
Hag, who do you bring?
Bring back Rangnick lah.
Alah.
You bring De Zerbi?
No.
De Zerbi? Can De Zerbi handle the top players?
Graham Potter?
Nobody's going to get Graham Potter lah. Graham Potter will join a small club.
Oh, I think actually to end this discussion, United needs Kim Panggon.
Oh,
That's the plan.
Yeah.
Mangkuk.
Yeah. That's why I want to get into it. Lama sangat.
itu lah. Okay lah, mangkuk duit.
Okay, stand out the week dulu. Positive. Start everything positive.
Oh yeah, positive lah.
Who's your stand out the week? One?
Stand out of the week, I say Sheikh Shamir.
Asal pula?
Sebab Sheikh Shamir last week predict Newcastle seri dengan Wolves.
Dia aku sendiri lupa kan?
Yeah. Lain semua aku predict Newcastle menang, Shamir predict Wolves seri. I give Shamir lah.
How is that a big result?
I was thinking Newcastle will win easily. And all of us predict
I also say
menang.
Newcastle. I tak ada.
Seorang cakap Wolves menang, seorang cakap ni, kau cakap ni.
Aku sendiri lupa kan?
But terimalah hadiah
Okay lah, diterima dengan ikhlas. Stand out the week.
I got nobody lah. If I say Onana, so they 3-0 is down. He played well actually.
I baru nak cakap.
He played well. He actually saved quite a few. I was like, wow, this guy is improved.
For your side, the stand out of the week is the fans. The fans boot off the substitution.
I think stand out should be still Tottenham lah. They're still moving there.
Are we seeing a shift of allegiance
No,
here?
no.
Yeah.
Oh, why are you playing?
They're still fighting for it lah. With the 32-year-old song.
Lepas ni you can introduce yourself as Sheikh Postecoglou.
Sheikh Koglu.
That's an imposter.
You bro, what's your stand out?
For this week, my stand out is Arsenal lah. Arsenal, this time they show that they mean business. 5-0.
That's right lah.
Sheffield lah.
Nketiah.
Walaupun Sheffield lah, tapi they still lah.
They showed macam they want to win the league.
Yeah.
The goal difference dah naikkan tinggi.
Kalau my stand out for MU, I would say the goalkeeper lah. Onana showed a big improvement this week lah. Very very big. I was like very impressed lah. So that one okay lah. But as a team, Arsenal. Arsenal this time they should really good.
For me, Eddie Nketiah lah.
Betul? Hat-trick?
Gila lah. I maki dia setiap minggu, but this week you are the stand out Eddie Nketiah.
Aku tak maki dia, aku bawa dekat FPL lah setiap minggu.
What a decision.
Oh, FPL full power.
First hat-trick. I mean, hopefully he kicks on lah after this.
Yeah.
Tak ada. Dia kata he will laid back after this dan lepak. Nketiah standards.
Mangkuk of the week.
Oh, I think
Start Ivala.
you all can unanimously agree.
Can be player, can be team, manager.
Uncle the week lah. Let's start Uncle first lah.
Ten Hag or Ten Hag?
Ten Hag lah.
It has to be
I think
Ten
that's a
Hag.
unanimous
for making the wrong substitutions at halftime. He killed the game actually.
He killed the game. Actually Ten Hag. Sad to say this lah.
Wave coming Ten Hag.
Let's see in another couple of days what happens lah.
Because he did a blunder.
Yeah, teruk.
I give him fail lah.
Wow, fail lah.
No, I praised him so many times.
Teruk sangat.
Oh yeah, actually I've never heard.
I praised him last season. I was so impressed.
Even this season also.
I asked lah, when Uncle was watching the game, what was Uncle's reaction?
To me,
like that time.
To me, they had got a draw. I would be very happy. I would be very happy. Because of the makeshift defense and no Casemiro. And they actually did very well in the first half.
Yes.
And the second half, they had chances. If only they had kept Amrabat on as a defensive wall.
Then again lah, it's a red card risk lah.
Yeah, but you keep him for 20 minutes. You tell the player be disciplined lah.
No.
Asian, will you take red card risk or
But to just digress, I want to tell you. I want to tell you a story, a quick story lah. Mourinho and Balotelli. Have you heard the story? Yeah. Okay. Have you heard the story? No.
Okay. The Inter Milan one. Yes.
Okay. So just to tell everybody out there, Mourinho told Balotelli, "You have a card. Please don't get another card. We need to finish this game with the full team." And within 3 minutes, he went on the field. He got a red card.
That's like he spent the whole time of
the whole halftime explaining to Balotelli, "Do not get another card."
So maybe that's what Ten Hag was trying to do.
Itu yang orang tu cakap, jangan tegur.
Pak Ara kan very hot tempered kan.
Pak Ara broken.
For me, mangkuk the week I think got a few though. Aku nak kata Chelsea pun mangkuk.
Not really.
No. Chelsea had the chances.
Brentford, go MU pun ambil kalah Brentford.
Hampir.
VAR pun mangkuk for disallowing that goal. But for giving that penalty, I don't think was a
Maybe we can have a different perspective. What mangkuk kan? Different. Kita dah dua ambil.
Different mangkuk.
Different mangkuk lah.
I'm going to go unanimous lah. Ten Hag also lah.
Also,
Even though VAR screwed the penalty as well.
They were in the game.
You guys were in the game.
Yeah.
Second half collapsed.
Dia punya mangkuk tu teruk sangat kan?
Teruk.
That's why. I like him, but I have to say this.
I also like him.
Cannot forgive lah.
I wouldn't have a surname of Ten Hag.
Yeah, exactly right.
Hai, mangkuk.
Clean sweep.
That's why lah. Saja nak keluar ni.
Keluar sikit lah.
Mangkuk.
Onana catch.
Dia.
Susah nak cakap. I think Ten Hag. Because yang lain ada buat silap-silap tu, tapi Ten Hag kentara sangat. It's something
Unforgivable lah.
Sebab it's a big game, derby lagi. You make error after error after error.
You see me quiet like this, you know lah. Rarely lah.
So, ladies and gentlemen, unanimous, semua agree, mangkuk of this week, Erik Ten Hag.
Highlight of the week. Okay, so tadi kita dah panjang hampir kita sembang hampir sejam kot
Pasal MU.
Aku rasa macam dalam kelas sejarah tadi.
Aku rasa dalam kelas terapi. Panelists kita dah meluahkan perasaan.
But anyhow, kita berhenti cakap pasal the past. Let's talk about the future now.
Preview game week 11. So we'll start off with the first game of the week.
Fulham, MU.
Oh, MU the first game. Oh, yo.
Okay.
Main kat
Onana say.
Ni Onana kan?
habis.
No, I thought Onana.
That's a sign, bro. That's a sign. Onana won't say.
Onana say. So I
He let go the ball. That's a sign.
Kalau cakap Raya pun benda sama je.
Fulham at home.
MU will win lah.
Oh,
Again lah, the blind loyalty.
No, MU will win.
MU win lah.
Fulham
Why?
is not firing at all.
Yeah. But maybe they will fire against MU. Maybe lah.
When they played Brighton, I saw the highlights. Towards the end already, they were playing well. Fulham was playing well.
Sorry.
Because Brighton was tiring because of the midweek. No,
I don't know, but if they can match Brighton, that means
midweek.
I know,
And
but-
Brighton, you know how Fulham scored? Because Brighton was playing the ball from the back. They were passing the ball out and they lost the ball.
United won't have that problem at the back because they don't play at the back.
They won't.
With Harry Maguire.
Oh yeah. And maybe Farhan will play.
Yeah.
Hopefully lah.
Yeah. This week tak ada Champions League. Oh, but you are playing Newcastle, right?
Hopefully Casemiro is back
Newcastle this week,
on Thursday.
Oh.
But then Fulham also playing in the
one tough.
Carabao kan?
Yeah, Fulham will lose the Carabao.
Tapi masih like Newcastle bawa second string dia, okay lah.
Yeah, betul.
Hopefully lah. I mean,
Mana tahu dia nak menang.
for me like if we can beat Newcastle this week, then will be positive lah.
But if kalah.
Huh?
If kalah dengan Newcastle, kalah.
Kalah. But I think should be okay lah.
But then again, man, the last round of the Carabao they won also. But then the weekend they lost.
Yeah, to
It's the
Palace, right?
2 times lah.
But that one I told you already because Palace.
No,
play
because
second team.
Palace main second team.
No, but the players are coming back lah. So
Macam they slowly are coming back. It's just like
So
You
which
see?
the question is Casemiro coming back to when?
So,
I haven't checked properly.
Let's say if he comes back during the Fulham game,
he's back in training already.
dia menang.
If he comes back, menang lah.
Kalau Casemiro
Sebab there's Amrabat also.
So, dia
And
kena-
Wan-Bissaka is also back in training.
So at least the back four if summer pun okay actually. It's just like Casemiro has to be with Amrabat. So bring stability kat midfield.
So the return of menang bersyarat lah. So menang
menang bersyarat lah.
Last time you use this concept, so menang bersyarat. So menang bersyarat if Casemiro ada.
Yes.
Kalau Casemiro tak ada,
Kalau Casemiro tak ada tu, kalau Amrabat stay lah.
kalau
dua syarat.
Nanti second half tukar balik.
kalau Wenger tak buat wayang lah. Wenger tak buat wayang.
Tak buat wayang.
Wenger.
Wenger tak. Ten Hag.
Wind back the clock 2023.
No,
Sorry.
MU will be too strong for them.
Yeah.
I mean, City is a different beast
No,
lah.
I tak boleh nak cakap lah. Sebab because our previous experience tu Crystal
Tapi
Palace
kalau anda sekarang beranikan diri, menang kalah?
menang lah.
Menang ah?
Menang.
Menang CP ke menang?
CP lah.
I
I think CP.
2-1.
Macam how Sheffield lah itu.
Okay.
I rasa CP lah. Macam nak
Main kau
break.
Fulham.
Less pressure from the home fans. Their home fans. Their own home
I
fans.
think we need to be away juga.
Yeah, I think so. Because right now the
You all bring Newcastle home or away?
Home.
Oh, home eh? Tak, I nak check.
Asyik. Tak, aku tak tahu lah. Aku tak berani nak cakap. Aku cakap MU menang, MU kalah. Dia cakap MU kalah, MU menang. Then better I say MU menang. Then dia kalah. So I think MU menang.
I think they need to start playing away.
Menang
more
CP.
lah. Macam at least out of the pressure
Yeah,
sikit
yeah,
lah.
betul. Yeah. Sampai?
I would say
Ni nak cakap seri ke kalah?
tak lah. Fulham striker siapa?
Striker.
Dia tak ada
Mitrovic
Mitrovic tak ada lah.
Jimenez eh?
Jimenez.
But trust me lah, whoever the striker is, he will be a hero when lawan MU.
Nah lah, I gonna say MU menang CP lah.
CP
So
lah.
unanimous all MU menang CP
Kalau tak menang, tak tahu lah.
Yalah.
Betul.
Next.
City Bournemouth.
City lah.
City.
Main kat Etihad.
No need to talk.
City lah.
Kita lajukan City.
Sama Rodri dah balik lah.
Yeah.
Back to square one.
Newcastle Arsenal.
Oh,
Kat mana Newcastle?
Main kat Newcastle.
wow, that's a tough one for Arsenal.
I
At St. James Park,
Yeah,
Newcastle
watch
is a
lah.
different animal.
What time? Okay.
Sunday morning.
Away susah. At home they are full.
Class is
With the crowd support.
No, Sunday.
Oh, Sunday 1:30. Oh, that's good.
The fans with waving flags habis lah.
It's the crowd support. Newcastle.
Betul lah.
I would say Arsenal menang. Because why? Again, the point of difference. Declan Rice is there.
Yeah, man.
He will be the one carrying. Even last season also.
I'm gonna say draw.
Last season we
Draw?
beat. Last season
I
last
think
season
draw.
we
I
beat
think.
Newcastle 3-1 at home.
Yeah.
At Newcastle's home.
3-1
Yeah.
Yeah, we won lah, but I can't
We
remember
won
the score.
3-1 at Newcastle last season at home also. And Tonali dah kena ban kan?
Oh yes, that's a big loss.
Yeah.
So they have a busy.
And
They
they're
have a difficult game at MU on Thursday.
Yeah, I think they
And-
can.
Sure difficult lah.
Difficult. How
Yeah,
do
I think it will be difficult because Ten Hag in cups is quite good.
He's quite good.
Yeah, it's quite good in that aspect lah. Aspect of things. But I think that's why Arsenal win. Arsenal right now their form is too strong.
Who's Arsenal playing in the Carabao?
God knows.
West Ham.
West Ham.
Oh, that's tough also.
Arsenal right now, even if they lose the Carabao, they don't care.
Maybe West Ham also tak main their first strength.
Yeah,
Who knows,
betul.
so.
But right now, the mood in Arsenal, even if they lose in the Carabao, they don't care.
I don't care.
Their target right now is Premier League and Champions League. That's it. So right now against Newcastle, I think Newcastle will be overwhelmed in the midfield area because Newcastle will
Tonali
have
tak
to,
ada.
and Newcastle have to fight now with a fresh Odegaard and a consistent Declan Rice, and also Kai Havertz is picking up. Or even
Fresh Gabriel.
Fresh Gabriel, and also if let's say Partey comes back, if Partey main with
Tapi St. James Park
with Rice.
Yeah.
St.
Last
James
season we
Park.
won 3-1.
Tapi Newcastle this season lain
But
sikit
then
lah.
we were struggling in the early stages lah.
It's a tough game.
tough lah.
Yeah,
I
but
would say
season
so.
one.
I
And that
would
one
say
tak ada
tough
Declan
juga.
Rice, my friend.
Yeah,
No, it's a tough game.
Tough game.
It's a
Yeah, but I
tough
see
game.
Arsenal win.
I feel we have enough lah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So just
I would say draw lah.
Draw.
I would say draw also. But just digress a bit. Tonali is now banned. Does he get his salary?
I think so.
Anybody?
Probably. I don't know.
Like Pogba, because of the doping, he's only earning £2,000, 2,000 euros a week.
Maybe he got suspension.
But maybe there's a like fine, a suspension.
Yeah lah.
Rules
illegal
lah
lah.
they have set for the club.
Yeah.
Mesti ada lah. Free je dapat kan.
Itu lah. Makan gaji buta.
No,
Ah,
I
for
found
their
out that
wrongdoings,
they were
right?
saying
But he got a less harsh punishment than Tony, no?
Yeah.
But that's same thing.
Oh yeah.
He kena same thing, but he can still train with the team.
Tony tak boleh train.
Tak boleh. Tony duduk rumah sekarang tengok TV je. He can bat more lah Tony.
Tony tak
I mean, Tonali can train with the team.
Yeah. He can train.
Can he play Champions
League?
No, he can't play, no.
Or is this only for
He
domestic?
can only train only.
Train je.
Oh.
Can only train. Because hukuman berat.
This hukuman is just for like whole FIFA.
The whole FIFA.
Whole FIFA.
Because it's betting.
Oh, okay.
When you paid 60 million for the player,
And he kena this.
and it's actually 18 months. 10 months is banned. 8 months, they will waive if you do charity work. That means you go and help out in some
For the way-
old folks home or what.
By the way, Eddie Howe and the team were like supporting you. It's like he did nothing wrong. It's like
Of course, like
Only
that's
then-
They have to say that lah.
Yeah,
But
support.
deep down inside, they will be pissed off, man.
Yeah lah, true.
okay.
Yeah.
Nottingham Forest Villa playing in Forest.
Oh,
Nottingham
sorry,
Forest.
Villa. Of course, Villa.
Villa.
Tapi Villa away form not that good though.
Who cares? Unai Emery, good. He will do it. Trust me.
True.
Against
Yeah.
Forest,
He
he will do it. Trust me. You see Watkins scoring this
They
week.
say Nottingham Forest pun koyak kan.
Forest, I think, will stay
Then
up.
they will
But,
stay
but struggle lah.
struggle lah. Ada on off dia lah.
Yeah.
No, like Sheffield lah.
But I say Villa lah.
Villa lah.
Why you doubt Unai Emery?
Yeah, Villa.
I don't
Villa
understand.
strong lah.
How much Unai have to show to you?
I'm gonna go draw.
Ah.
No, because Villa's away form isn't that good. Last away game pun seri dengan Wolves.
Wolves is
Hello, Wolves baru seri dengan Newcastle what?
So I'm not convinced that they are away form.
and they beat City semua.
Better lah. Unai Emery will prove the doubters every week in, week out. Trust me.
Luton Liverpool.
Oh, tough game lah cerita mana.
They were very tough.
Main kat Luton lah.
Yeah?
Liverpool lah.
Liverpool was surprised Liverpool.
But to be fair, they almost nick a draw with Spurs. Luton.
Yes.
Actually yes. Sebab the red card.
Yeah.
The 10 man.
They park the bus. Luton is
Liverpool-
going down lah.
Luton are going down. They don't. Kesian.
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 Later, the following week, so MU fight Luton.
First win for Luton.
That one.
Jangan.
That one if you cannot lepas. I don't know. Nah, I think can lah.
So, tak lepas Sheikh Ten Hag?
Tak lah.
But I think Liverpool, Liverpool lah.
Liverpool lah. Liverpool nampak solid sangat.
Okay. Spurs Chelsea.
Spurs and Chelsea.
Main dekat Spurs.
Spurs
Chelsea,
lah.
I see Chelsea win.
Spurs.
Chelsea win.
Spurs.
Spurs win, eh?
Spurs win.
One thing about Chelsea, when they come to big teams, they're up for it.
Yeah.
They want to play well because these are like good players, you know. They want to play. They want to
And then,
Arsenal lah.
one more factor is, they're fighting Pochettino. Pochettino has managed the half of the Spurs boys.
Actually, this is like a London derby. Then Pochettino's going back to Spurs.
But you know how to ikat Son. It's just not medicine is a problem.
Yeah.
And then maybe Dan
But
Romero.
Postecoglou also not so good.
But teams are studying him already. He's not winning 5-0, 6-0. You know, he's winning 2-1.
But has he been winning 5-6?
Ada ke 5-6
No,
ni?
not 5-0. He's been
I mean like
dominating.
He's been on he's been
Dominant.
dominant. Not like before.
Before ada ke dominant?
Yeah, dominant.
I
When?
think tak ada lah.
When they played the early games, they were doing very well. People were like, wow, what a style of play and all that.
I don't recall them
Maybe
being
lah,
dominant lah.
Maybe lah. I think so.
Next.
What's your prediction again?
Chelsea.
Chelsea. Draw.
I Spurs.
I say draw.
Spurs will still maintain lah.
Draw. Okay, I
Tu
think tu je. Before I wrap up, I got one question for you guys.
Apa dia?
It's Ballon d'Or week.
Oh,
So
ini yang
Habis
topik lama ni.
tak, banyak orang cakap
Messi.
Messi akan menang.
Dah confirm dengan Fabrizio kan?
Fabrizio dah
Dah cakap dah.
Is they going to give it to him?
But I want to ask your opinion lah, like is it deserved ke? You got other you got other contenders.
If I was a judge, I would give Haaland, because to win three titles with 50 goals. 50 goals, huh? Not 25, 30, 50 goals.
Yeah.
Fun?
Okay, I'll say this thing. This is where I'll stand with the same with what Guardiola said. Haaland should get one trophy, Messi should get one trophy. The problem is because Haaland, he did well, very well last season.
Domestically,
Internationally, so Champions League, so yeah, no doubt. But I'd say he is in a very accomplished team.
Yes.
He was the final piece of the puzzle for Guardiola.
Yes.
Unlike Messi, when was the last time Argentina won the World Cup?
No, but Messi didn't do well in the league.
No. I'm not talking about the league. I'm talking about
The only thing was he held the World Cup,
which is the pinnacle.
That's the thing. Back to my point, I was saying the difference why I say Messi should win this is because when was the last time Argentina won the World Cup? And then you have to remember. And you have to remember, Messi actually retired from international football 2-3 years ago.
Then he came back.
He came back, and with this squad, with a bunch of nobodies, McAllister Brighton, Martinez Aston Villa,
Romero,
De Paul from La Liga, and then Alvarez, young boy who masuk Man City, and then Molina, and then who else they have? Centre back, Cristiano Romero from
aging Di Maria.
Di Maria aging only. Finally, you see him suddenly playing like that.
Dia nampak a lot of young players lah.
Yeah, and then he, as the captain of the squad, at the age of 35 years old, 35 I think, around there, 34, 35.
Yalah, betul. Sebab dia muda.
And he had one of the best record ever in the World Cup. Winning the best player in the World Cup and winning the World Cup. Even in the World Cup final, he scored 2 goals.
But that was only 2 weeks lah. 2-3 weeks the World Cup.
Yeah, but it's the most prestigious
Haaland
tournament.
performed the whole season.
Yeah, no doubt.
It's
the most prestigious. I asked Angga,
Yeah, true lah, true.
if Haaland enters England, so to say, will England win the World Cup?
Maybe.
England already has Harry Kane, and they cannot win the World Cup. The point of difference is always Messi.
Messi.
And the amount of players he just
He's
made.
won 7 times, isn't it?
Huh? What, the Ballon d'Or? 8 times.
8 times.
Considering this will be 8 times. This will be the 8th time. For me, it's deserving. But the Haaland debate is the same with Lewandowski's debate. Lewandowski deserves a Ballon d'Or because, again, Lewandowski extremely well in all competitions, but he didn't get the
But they didn't win 3 titles.
Yeah, but he was extremely well. Extremely well.
Yeah.
Top
Lewandowski
scorer.
should have won one.
But because they didn't have the ceremony, like the season. Yeah. But again, I say for me, Messi lah.
And they
Messi.
always pro in Spanish teams. It's continental players. Ballon d'Or. I realize that.
I think this time Messi will win.
Yeah.
I think
No, you think it's deserved?
like
Deserved ke kau rasa orang lain?
50-50 juga.
Yeah, susah.
Sebab susah sikit. Sebab Haaland deserve juga.
Betul.
Haaland performed the whole
because
season.
He won. He performed Premier League, jangan cakap lah. Champions League again.
No, betul.
But Messi, like what Farhan said lah, it's like bringing Argentina. Not just
The
bringing
point of
it-
difference.
Messi had an average season.
Because he didn't play for PSG.
He had a very
he didn't play
average
for
season.
PSG,
And then the World Cup, so beginning he didn't perform that well.
then lost
It's
to
only the
Saudi
last
or-
The first-
2 weeks,
No,
the
but-
last 4-5
No,
games.
no.
He only didn't perform the Saudi game.
The Saudi game.
After that, he was performing.
I was supporting Argentina the whole World
Yeah.
Cup. Second
Every
game against
Last
Mexico,
start,
he single-handedly carried the team.
Yeah.
Yes.
And,
Yeah, but
Messi
you look at it, it
showed
was
that he can carry it. like
Exactly.
it's the 1 month lah.
and then not only that, you have to remember also, he
It's
won,
World Cup,
he won
yeah.
the Copa so with
Yes,
them
yes.
before the World Cup.
Yeah.
2 international trophies he won for the nation.
Padahal he retired like
Yeah.
masa Sanchez Chile menang
And
Copa.
and the best part is he's 36 years old.
Betul.
Haaland is 23 years old.
Like what?
I would say macam deservingly, I think maybe could be his last also, Messi.
Maybe they'll give it to him one last time lah.
One last time because of that lah.
The World Cup.
The World Cup.
Which
The World
makes
Cup
him
nampak sangat lah.
a better player than Ronaldo.
Even Ronaldo also
Yeah.
cannot do that. Masa
Okay lah.
for
More
this-
accomplished lah.
Again, the debate for Ronaldo and Messi is susah because
No,
Yeah.
debate Ronaldo Messi. Ronaldo also masuk Euros also he did.
Because like the debate of Ronaldo Messi, right, it's tough to say who's better is because at the end of the day, Messi has been playing the same position consistently for years. Ronaldo has transitioned from winger to striker, and then he became something else.
CR7 is different.
Yeah. I think Messi also lah. I mean, for me
Messi
personally,
lah.
I soft spot for Messi lah.
Yeah.
And the fact that Ballon d'Or is always by continental players winning all the time, most of the time.
No, tak juga.
Tak juga
English
lah.
players, Premier League players hardly win.
I mean, Michael Owen won the Ballon d'Or.
Michael won.
Hey, Henry got robbed.
Michael.
Your player juga.
Our player the best.
But that time he won with Liverpool, right?
Liverpool.
He's a Liverpool boy. Then he retired for United.
But I understand why they feel it's unfair lah. Because treble kan.
Yeah lah.
Yeah, kan.
You don't get the treble every day.
Yeah, you don't get that every day.
I need to research and see like what masa MU menang treble, who won the Ballon d'Or that year?
Oh, that one good question.
Jika anda tahu, sila komen.
But I think because why it's Messi, because it's voting.
Voting,
it's
voting
not,
between the
so
media,
voting, managers.
Good point.
Managers also voted.
and managers. Dia bukan macam kita fans
Yeah,
yang vote,
so
but just like among the media.
If Messi is popular among the managers,
He's
he win
popular.
lah. He win.
So I think Messi.
Haaland will have his time later lah.
Later.
Yeah, he's still young lah.
Yeah.
No, anyway, so he has to prove more seasons.
Betul.
Bukan like one season wonder je lah.
Betul.
Maybe sometimes can be one season wonder. So Farhan has to prove us wrong.
The dominance.
Yeah.
Betul.
Messi have done it like over the years.
Betul.
Yeah, so Leo Messi.
Messi lah.
Alhamdulillah.
Messi.